Hello, I'm Adrian and you're watching No Friends Gaming. Today we're playing Great Western Trail New Zealand solo on hard mode. We've just done a strategy overview, which you can watch to see some of the thoughts we'll be mulling over as we try to defeat Sarah. We can see that her specialization is sailors, and there are more sailors out in the job market, so we'll be looking to deny at least one of those from her. There's also plenty of shepherds and shearers, so we might make one of those worker types our main focus. So we've got two English Leicesters. Let's go to the building to build a building. And we'll unlock a disc on the Pathfinder track. I do like to take this one off early on to get access to the double auxiliary action. There is one neutral building tile here that lets us make use of that. And I think this is one that we could quite plausibly go to early so that we can get a bonus tile, since there are a couple bonus tiles here that can let us improve our deck, which is nice to do before the first shuffle. So we will discard an English Leicester and get £2. And spend those £2 immediately to build this building so we can make use of a risk action space. And we'll go here in this area, which is clear of hazards, at least for now. And then we can make use of this space, which lets us get more early gold to, again, improve our deck before the shuffle. Okay, drawing up. Very nice. So we've got a Shropshire. That means we've got our max breeding value of 7 for this stage of the game when we go to Wellington. So very happy to see that. Now Sarah, she will move to and put out a building. Well, what building? She's got one craftsman, so she'll put out this one, which requires one craftsman. There. Okay. Then we'll go to Wellington with our breeding value of 7. Let's get £7. All right. And where to go? If we are getting an early bonus tile, we are going to need lots of money to then also get 2 workers. Yeah. So I think for that reason, we're going to deliver here and get even more pounds. And then getting the wool disc off is nice, so we can get more money from wool deliveries as well. So we'll go there and get £6. Returning to the start of the trail. Oh, 4 sites. So let's put that out, which will then replenish. Okay. Sarah time. Oh, draw up. And now it's Sarah time. Okay, so Sarah will move 3 and claim an objective and a hazard tile. So she will take this hazard, which is worth the highest value on the board, 4 points. She's helping us to clear the rockfall area, which we're very happy to see. Okay, back to us. Now what? We could go straight for here, but I'm just thinking about this building because this is a nice building to hit early on for those early Cortare bird bumps. It would be nice to get to full movement, especially since this part of the trail is now starting to get quite clogged. So a bit worried about that. And then that ship movement could be nice as well, especially if we're getting a second sailor, which we're looking to do to deny it from Sarah. Then when we go here, we'll get even more ship movement to be able to upgrade 2 harbor spaces. I'd like to do that before I shuffle as well, since we'll get a steering wheel card there. Okay, so let's go here and go up on this track and move our ship 1 for our 1 sailor. Done. Sarah will now move 3. She'll get the cheapest available bonus tile, which is this one, so that's gone. And remove it from the game. Then she'll get another hazard and she'll take this one from the area with the most hazards. Okay, so it's our turn. Let's move through and pay 1 tax. We are going to gain a gold, do this double auxiliary for £2, and buy a bonus tile, which is going to be the dog here for £7. right? So that's this tile. You can see it will give us 2 gold and a dog card. He's a good boy. Excellent. All right. And we've got enough now to afford a bonus card. So let's spend 3 gold. And since we are getting a steering wheel over here, let's just get a barrel card. Cool. And it's Sarah's turn. She will move to the end and pick up the cheapest worker from the job market. Now, it could be either of these. And I think we would prefer to get the shepherd early so that we can get a second exchange token and trash a Shropshire. But also because this building here is leading right into the sheep market. So that's quite convenient for a shepherd build. Okay, so she'll take this shearer, and that will get her a ship's wheel card, so she gets a border Leicester. Then she will deliver to the 9 space since it's hard mode, and that gets her an objective card. She'll put up these foresight tiles and return to the start of the trail. Right. Let's move those along. Cool. To us now, and we'll go here to discard the Shropshire and get a gold and get a pound, yes, as our single auxiliary. And then we'll move on. We could visit the sheep market. Might it be better to do that when we have our second shepherd? Yeah, it's probably better to hold off on that, I think. All right, so we'll continue through to here. We'll discard 2 Shropshires for 2 money. And then we will purchase 2 workers, which we have pretty much decided are going to be those 2. So that's going to cost us 13 plus an extra 3. That's 16 pounds. And there we go. That gets us these 2. So the sailor will give us a gold, and the shearer will get us a 2 times token. Drawing up. And it's now on Sarah. So Sarah will move 2. Then she will claim some sheep. So she'll get the Dorset Horn, and we'll get her to take the Lincoln, since there's a tie here between Lincolns and Corriedales. Okay. Now, we have duplicate Merinos. Should probably get rid of 1, but also it will get us the money we need to do all of the ship movement, right? We need 2 money to upgrade this space. So we'll come here, discarding the Merino for 3 plus 1, 4 pounds in war value. That's 5 minus 1. Just a moment. We've gone through 4 Shropshires. There's 2 cards left in our deck. One of them is the Shropshire. If we don't draw it, we won't be able to use the exchange tokens. Is that even a big deal? See, I'm just wondering whether to use the single auxiliary for the draw and discard one, but maybe that's not a big deal. We'll just trash it later. We'll skip the shuffle in any case. Cool. So with that single auxiliary, we'll just get another pound. Lovely. Great, let's draw up. And it is the Shropshire. Okay, so now it's Sarah's turn. She will move 2. And with 2 sailors, she'll take the steering wheel. That's a border Leicester. Only 1 left. Well, let's go get it. So we'll come here. With our 2 sailors, we'll move our ship. Actually, no, sorry. With our single ship movement here, we'll upgrade the space. I think we would like to get towards this permanent certificate. Yeah, we'll take that one off. And then 2 further ship movement with these 2 sailors will get us to here, and then we'll pay 2 pounds. So 3 change to upgrade that space. Okay, we are about to do a delivery. So I'm actually quite tempted to unlock this space for a certificate. Let's do that. We'll spend £4. and get this disc off. Oh, yes, good. All right, so we will get a ship's wheel card, which is this Border Leicester. We can even pick it up. Come on, come to Papa. All right, there we go. That's ours. Good. Whew. There's none left. And then we could appoint a harbour master, but I think we'd rather keep these workers for now. We're going to forego that. So then with the single auxiliary, we could just gain £1. I think we're happy enough with that. Gain £1. Right? And then don't use these yet. It's a bit weird, but this way we have more breeding value going into Wellington. So then we'll spend these later. All right, and we got 3 gold. Let's just spend that now. We'll get another barrel card. Cool. So that's us done. Now it's to Sarah. She will move 3 and advance on the Pathfinder track to here. And then it's us. So we'll get to the end. And our breeding value is 7 plus 1, 8. 8 money, please. And we could go for the objective, but we're about to shuffle. I think we improve our deck now, so we'll go there and get the ferry card. So let's unlock one of these. I think ship movement would be nice to then make use of these bonus cards we've gotten. We will need to move our ship into different positions to be able to access more places to place storehouses. So let's take that disc off and get a ferry card. Very nice. Okay, these are discarded, and we'll put up foresight tiles, like so. Then the sheep market will replenish, so we need 2 more sheep. Don't mind seeing you. All right, and we'll draw up. More. Oh wow, Border Leicester immediately. How lovely. And it is Sarah's turn. Let's just replenish the foresight tiles. Suddenly craftsmen are looking good. They're going to be cheap. All right, so now Sarah will move 3. She gets to the end. And she's going to claim an objective. And move on the Pathfinder track. Then she'll do a delivery and put out, oh no, there's a rockfall. Okay, back to the start with you. More rockfall, okay, well, so much for that area. This area is going to be bit too tough to get through to maybe make more use of that building we built. All right, so let's start with this ferry card. We'll get £2 and replenish our hand. Okay, now what? We will need to get to this area, right? If we stop here, we only have 3 movement. It's going to be very difficult to do anything useful without coming here anyway. Yes. All right, so we're going to go through paying 1 in taxes, and this could be our chance to get another worker as well, because there's a joker worker right there. Yeah, so we'll gain a gold. We'll do the double auxiliary for £2, and then we'll purchase that bonus tile for 6. And she also costs us a gold. Now, we could appoint her as a shepherd, And then we can afford to get a Hampshire or Ryland. It would probably be the Hampshire in this case, putting it on top of our deck. That's the effect of this space. Or we could get a third sailor. But I think we prioritize the shepherd first. Yes, since we are probably about to visit the sheep market. I say that because there's no way we're going to the labor market, right? We don't have the funds for that. So yeah, so we'll put her in the shepherd row and pay a further £4 to get a Hampshire. We value the Hampshire more right now since we're not really going for wool deliveries. That goes on top of the deck. I think I should just do this now. We'll spend 2 exchange tokens to trash this Shropshire and get a gold. Right. So then we'll draw the Hampshire. Lovely. So now it's Sarah's turn. She will move 2. And then, since shearers are not her specialty, she'll move a further 2. 1, 2. Okay, we'll pay another 1 in taxes. We're going to discard this Shropshire for a gold using the risk action with the single auxiliary. We actually keep moving our ship. No, let's get a pound first before we get further along the trail. All right, so now we'll go here and discard the Southdown for 3 money, but we can use that 3 money to purchase 2 sheep since we now have 3 shepherds. So we'll get the Lincoln and Corriedale. All right, so we get those 2. So that's a net of £0. Great, drawing up. Okay, quite happy to see that bonus card there. So here's Sarah. She will move 2, 1, 2, and then take a worker off her specialization. It's going to be this sailor. So she'll go there, and she'll get to upgrade a harbor. So she'll move her ship to the lowest valued harbor space that has not yet been upgraded. She will upgrade it and claim the Station Master tile. She'll also get a barrel card. So the Station Harbor Master tile is gone, and she gets this final bonus card. Really struggling to pick things up today. Okay. Really need longer fingernails. Okay, so that's hers. Also, for getting her 3rd sailor, she will get a barrel card, but they've now run out. No soup for you. All right, so then it's on to us. We will not visit the labor market, that's for sure. Let's play this first. Yes? So we are going to place a storehouse out, and we would like to unlock this before we go deliver. And so this will come out here because we want access to this space, right? I mean, we could travel up that way to upgrade it, but this route is more to get to these war delivery spaces, which I don't think we're going shearers at all this game, so I don't much care about those. So we'll be going down this route, and therefore using this card to upgrade that space. Yes, good. Then that will, let's redraw. And wow, that's a perfect hand going to Wellington. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a thing of beauty, that is. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and with our 2 sailors, move our ship 2. So we'll go 1, and then upgrade the space. So we'll pay £2 and get a Cortare bird. And put out... We don't really need the gold straight away, do we? There's no other opportunity to get gold. We're going to put this one out. Yes. So that just gives us the option of getting the exchange tokens if we need them. But then otherwise we'll take this off, get the gold, get £3. Yeah, all right. Then we've got another ship movement. So we'll just continue. We've got a single auxiliary. We can't do this. We have money. So we'll just get £1. The hand's good enough. We don't need to draw and discard, so we're happy. That's us done. Now to Sarah. She'll move 1. And take the cheapest available bonus tile, which is this one. That's gone. And she'll advance on the Pathfinder track. So now we'll get to the end with our breeding value of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. £13. Cool. Well, it's tempting to deliver to the 12 space. But if we deliver to the 9 space, we also get an objective. And that could be good early. But do we even draw through our whole deck before our next delivery? Maybe not. Let's just go to the 12. So let's pay £4 to deliver there. £4. But also, which disc to unlock? Well, this would be nice for the early money, but man, how do we even... We need 5 movement is what we need, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with 3 movement, we're stopping there anyway, right? And there's cheap bonus tiles. I don't think we need the movement. I would rather have hand size so we can consistently reach high breeding values. Yeah. I mean, it's a bit questionable. The money could help us get a worker on our next run through the trail, which we're probably not doing if we take this off. It costs us a further 3, you see. So, and what if, oh man, and what if Sarah builds another building in our way? That would be really painful, wouldn't it? Fine, we're going to take this disc off. I think we can reach a high enough breeding value. So yeah, especially since we've got that area available to us. So yeah, this disc comes off, so we actually get 3 more pounds. That's nice. This hand's discarded. I'm going to put out foresight tiles. Do you want to make cheap? Probably the Joker. So that's how we get more workers. Cool. And returning home. Okay. So drawing up. That size is still only 4. And it's to Sarah now, who will move 3, getting to the end. And, well, she's going to put down the building. So just as well we unlock that movement, I guess. That's going to be this one. Oh boy, I'm going to get taxed even more. Okay, so she's going to deliver to this space and put out these, which clogs up the trail even more. All right, and all these buildings should have flipped. Right, so it's on us. And yeah, we'll just move through all these taxes. We'll pay 2 to the bank, but then we'll do this double auxiliary to get 2 back. And then we can purchase, we can actually afford both bonus tiles. Is that the play? And then we don't have to pay the taxes here. That's pretty cool, actually. I don't mind that. Okay, so we're going to spend 13 to pick up both of these extra cheap bonus tiles. Those ones. All right, so we will get 2 bumps on the Pathfinder track, which gets us a gold. The tile itself gets us a gold and a quarter rebirth card. Then the Joker worker will cost us an extra gold. And she could go, she could go here for our 4th shepherd, but do we even need that? It would allow us to get a Suffolk for £4, but we can't get £4 unless we draw into a Southdown. That's not happening. Okay, so we're going to... Oh, but the exchange token she gets could help us draw into it. There's only 1 Southdown left in our deck. I don't like our chances. All right, so she's going to become a sailor. That extra sailing movement is really nice at this stage of the game as well. That will let us discard a sheet for a certificate bump. Okay, cool. Drawing up. Wow, don't need that many merinos. Here comes Sarah. She'll move 2 and visit the sheep market with a single shepherd, so she'll get 1 Corriedale. Right, on to us. And so we will move through here, and, or will we? I actually don't want that space now, because to go to the sheep market or the labor market, we would need more money. We're broke. Yeah. So we've got all these merinos. Let's do a wool delivery. 1, 2, 3, 4. And discard that for 3 plus 1 wool value. That's 4. So we'll get £4. And then with the single auxiliary, it would be nice to get this other duplicate out of hand and cycle through our deck more, of course. So we're going to draw 1, discard 1. Draw and discard. Good. And then replenish the hand. Time for Sarah. She will shuffle her deck of action cards, or rather, we'll do it for her, because we are just so nice like that. Okay, so Sarah will move 3. 1, 2, 3. And then she'll put out a building requiring 2 craftsmen. That's this one. And she does qualify for this space that needs 2 steps on the Pathfinder track. So she goes there. And then let's play the dog, which will get us a certificate bump, which will get us a gold. And then we redraw. Right. We are going here. And we have 3 sailors now. I don't think we stop on this space. Like £3 for 2 points is a good conversion, but we probably need that money for other things right now. Well, like upgrading this space, perhaps. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then the other consideration is that there's no barrel cards to claim anyway. Yeah, all right, so we're going to go 1, 2, and then 3. We'll put out, yes, this storehouse. Do we need more money just yet? See, what I'm thinking is we get that. If we happen to draw into a Shropshire, then we can trash it. All right, we'll just put this one out. We'll get the 2 exchange tokens. That could also help us to curate our hand as we go into Wellington. Then we get to do that again. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then 3 to upgrade that space. Wait a moment. Do you know what? I don't need these exchange tokens right now. What I now realize is this card can let us upgrade this space, but that will cost us 2 more pounds. So we're not taking that storehouse off, we're taking this one off. So we'll get a gold and 3 pounds. Okay, cool. So now that we're here, let's use that third movement. We were here and we just did a movement of 3. So 1, 2, 3. The third movement upgrades the space. So we will pay £4 and get 1 change. And we will put out one of these discs. Yeah, all right, we'll put this one out. So that will get us a bell card. Great, that's very easy for us to achieve, that objective. And we probably do appoint a Harbour Master at this stage. Probably. Yeah, let's get the sailor out there, I think. Yeah, we'll put her out. And that will get us £9, right? £9 for that Harbour Master tile. And then it will be worth 1 point at the end of the game for every 2 storehouses we've unlocked. So £9, that's 10 minus 1. And then we will use this card to upgrade this space, paying £2. All right, we got money anyway. All right, we'll just get the exchange tokens anyway. I got very confused for a moment. Okay, there we go. It does happen. We'll get a dog, another dog. Yay. I'm pretty happy with that turn. All right, let's draw up. Wasn't even a Shropshire. Who cares? All right. So now Sarah will go and she'll move 1, and take the cheapest available bonus tile, which is this one. It's gone. And then she'll move up on the Pathfinder track. Great. So now we probably want to discard the duplicate English Leicester. Let's go here and discard it for £2. We'll use that to put this out. And, okay. We could use it to block up Sarah, right? On the path. But we could use it to get gold. And I think I'd rather do that. Obviously not here, sorry, here. Because this requires only 4 on the Pathfinder track, which we have. So let's do that. So first we're going to spend 4 gold to pick up another of these bonus objectives. Now we put this building out using the £2 we gained for discarding the English Leicester. And it's going to go here, which will get us 2 gold again. Hooray! Throwing up. Right. Sorry, should have gained the 2 exchange tokens from here. We'll just keep that handy. So Sarah's turn. She will move 3. 1, 2, 3. And then for having 3 sailors, she will get a barrel card, but there's none. So thwarted. Haha. Let's go to Wellington with our breeding value of 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So £9, please. There we are. And yeah, we'll just get an objective at that space. So at this point, I think we do want to increase our hand size to reach those higher breeding values more consistently. That will cost us £3. But going to that space for delivery also costs us £3. We'll pay a total of 6. Right. So that disc will come off and get us an objective. What is easiest to achieve here? We've already got 2 objectives requiring these kinds of sheep, and we only have 2 of those sheep. So, I mean, with all these shepherds, we could easily get more later if more come into the market. This one, I'm not sure I like as much. We haven't really prioritized the Kutare bird track enough. Yeah. So then this one's the easiest to achieve of all of these. Let's get it. Cool. Now we'll put out foresight tiles. So I guess another sailor will come out. We'll put out the rockfall. I guess we'll have to give up on accessing that building. Sarah will put this out soon enough, but she'll probably put that out before we go to the labor market, and then we'll immediately snap it up so she can't pick it up herself. Yeah, good. Then we are generating a lot of gold, but that's going to slow down now we can't access that building. We'll put out the Joker worker. Yeah. And that's going to cause the sheep market to replenish. So we will get 4 new sheep in the market. Right, returning home. Cool. We'll draw up. So our hand size is now 5. Right. So now to Sarah, who will move to and go to the sheep market. And with her 1 shepherd, pick up a Corriedale. And then we're in this awkward position again where we have to visit that building. So 1, 2, 3, 4, paying 2 in taxes. We should also play this card, which gains us 4 money. So it's 5 minus 1. And we'll play this for 2 money and redraw. Okay, so now as the double auxiliary, we could move our ship, but we're about to spend so much money. Hey. I'll get a single bonus tile. We're not going to get 2. And we will get the Joker worker so we don't have to go to the labor market, sorry. So then we will visit the sheep market. Right, we have a south down for that. We would like a shepherd, therefore. Yeah, okay. So yes, so we will buy a single bonus tile, which will be this one for 8. And so we'll get 2 change. Oops. Okay. And then we'll pay a gold in addition. We will get an exchange tile. And yeah, it's a bit too late at this stage to be trashing Shropshires with the exchange tiles. We will use them to sift through our deck. But I don't think we need to use it straight away. So yep, that's our turn done. Cool. Now for Sarah, she will move 2 and build a building, which will require 1 craftsman. It's going to be this one. And then she'll make a delivery. And put out new foresight tiles. But I don't know if we can get to that sailor. Okay. Well, let's, I'll read, hand size is 5. Whoops. Okay, so let's go over to here. We'll discard the south down for £3. 5 minus 2. And yeah, let's pay £4 to get a Suffolk. So that will give us 1 change. We get the Suffolk, and that also gets us an exchange token. Sweet. Drawing up. All right, now to Sarah. She'll move 3 and advance on the Pathfinder track. Then we will play this card to advance our certificates. Redrawing. Okay, it probably is a good idea to deny that sailor. That is the thing I want to do. So we'll move here. We'll discard the 2 Shropshires. Yeah, letting Sarah get that worker is just too dangerous. So those 2 Shropshires will get us £2. Then with £8, we will get the sailor. And that would allow us to advance our certificates, but we've still got this disc here. We probably should have cleared that earlier on, but we didn't think about it. So, oh well, mistakes were made. We could still discard a sheep, just for no effect. That's probably good to continue getting through our deck. So let's get rid of the English Leicester. It's gone. And then we'll draw up. And it's Sarah's turn. So she will move 2 and get the cheapest available worker from the market, which is this craftsman. That will award her a steering wheel card, but they're gone. So that's all she wrote. Now we'll play this card to go up on the Pathfinder track and redraw, and do that again and increase our movement steps. Very nice. And redraw. And then we'll continue on. I don't know if we want to slow down for a wool delivery. Like, we've got exchange tokens to get through our duplicates. Seems pretty slow for not much gain. Not much gain. You know, I say that, but if we're about to do this sailing, we would ideally move 3 and then 1, 2, 3 upgrade this, but that would cost 4 coins. Yeah, we don't have 4 coins. We're going to do a wool delivery. So we'll go there. We'll discard the Merino for 3 plus 1. That's £4. So It's 5 minus 1. And then with the single auxiliary action, we will draw and discard, get through the English Leicesters. We don't need more money now, right? Yeah, we'll draw and discard. Draw one, discard one. And then we will play this objective for 4 coins. It's 5 minus 1. All right, now I've got enough money. Drawing up. Sarah will move 3. 1, 2, 3. She will claim an objective and move on the Pathfinder track. Then to us again. So now we will sail. Okay, before that, we've drawn this card. So let's put out a storehouse. So we'll just get this one off, start unlocking points, and put it there. Now we're going to move 3 and then move 3 again with our 3 sailors. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. To upgrade this space, it will cost us 4 pounds. So we get 1 change. Then we can't afford this one, so we'll take this disc off because we're about to deliver. That's nice. This gets us a ferry. And we could claim this tile. And I don't think we need all of these sailors now. 2 sailors will be enough to move 2 and then move 2 again. So when we next visit that tile, we'll still get to the end of our particular sea route. So yeah, we'll appoint this sailor as a harbour master and claim this tile. This is the tile we're getting. So that gives us yet another certificate just before we deliver. Excellent. So that's done, we draw up. And it's on Sarah now, who will move 3, 1, 2, 3, and take the cheapest available bonus tile. There's a tie, she'll take the topmost one. That's removed. And she will claim a hazard. Well, she'll take one from the row of the most hazards, which is this. Right. We should have replenished the foresight tiles. Let's do that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. 11, is that good enough? And we can use these certificates, which, yeah, we should really start doing so that we can gain them again and get gold at the same time. So our border Leicester is still in there somewhere. Let's use an exchange token. So we'll draw 2, discard 2. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Let's discard these 2. And we'll go to the end. 1, 2. Our breeding value is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, all right. We're going to go to 18. Okay, so we could spend more so that we can get the gold when we gain certificates again, but that extra gold is probably not so important right now. And saving up the certificates, maybe in order to reach some breeding value threshold later. Okay, we're just going to double check that we spent 1 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. Okay, so that's 18 breeding value. We get 15 and 3 and discard this hand. And so we are definitely unlocking this now. So we'll spend 8 because that's going to get us points at the end of the game. 8. And to go to the 18 space costs us 6. Okay, so this disc comes off. Then we'll put out these tiles. So I guess we'll make yet another joker available to us. And yeah, replenish. Okay, so we'll draw up. We now have a hand of 6. Right, so Sarah now is going to move 3. She gets to the end, and she'll pick up some sheep. So she's going to get this Dorset Horn and Corriedale. Okay. We should start getting a bit worried now because we need a third 2-point sheep to achieve all these objectives. This one that we just drew as well. We have to visit the sheep market and use shepherds to replenish sheep. Interesting. Okay, so Sarah will make a delivery and she's going to put out these 4-side tiles. And return there. Okay. I wonder how fast we can get around the trail, because if we can get to the end before Sarah does, then we'll get to deny her 6th delivery, possibly. If we get there early enough. All right, well, let's just do this first. Let's play that card for 4 coins. We are going to play the sheepdog for a certificate. We could play this. Now let's just redraw first. We could play this to put the storehouse out here, but only once we've moved a little closer to it. And we are about to do an auxiliary action here. That might be the way we do it. Then we don't need to bother stopping here. The only issue is from this tile, since we are going to the sheep market to fulfill our objectives, we only have 5 movement, and that's not enough to get to the end. We're going to have to make an extra stop. Then is the shipping the best place for that? Possibly. And then if we do use this to put our final storehouse there, would 4 shipping movement get us anywhere? From the start of the sea routes? No. Yeah, so we are going to do this action to place a storehouse there. That means we'll use this card to gain a pound. So let's do that. Play it, get a pound, and redraw. Okay. Oh, wow, the Suffolk. Great. So we're going to move through these taxes, paying 2 to the bank. We will then do the double auxiliary, and we've determined we don't need more ship movement, so we'll just get £2 right back. We are going to take the Joker worker for £7, and she will cost an extra gold, and she will be a shepherd, yes, which will let us go to the sheep market. Right, so let's use our first shepherd to draw 2 new sheep cards. I knew I would mix those up. There is a Lincoln. That's what we need. Sweet. Well, then why don't we just use the remaining 4, get a Suffolk, then when we go to the sheep market, oh, well, we're not going to be able to afford everything. The Southdown will get us an extra 3 money. So 4, 4, 3. We would have enough money, wouldn't we? We do have enough money. Okay, fine. So we're going to use the remaining 4 shepherds and spend £4 to pick up another Suffolk because that is the most points. Right, and this card's been discarded. And so that comes with an exchange token. Okay, drawing up. It's Sarah's turn. She will move 2, and she'll go there because that's the shorter route. She'll pick up a worker of a specialization, but we denied it from her. Just as well we did that. So she will get the cheapest available worker, which is a craftsman. And Since there's no barrel cards, she gets nothing for that. Wonderful. So now we'll go to the sheep market and discard the Southdown for £3, 5 minus 2. Then we know we want this Lincoln, which will cost us £2 using 2 shepherds. See, if we used only 1 shepherd, it would cost us £5, and then we wouldn't have enough to buy Suffolk. So there's no point in doing that. Yeah, so we'll get the Lincoln for £2 and using 2 shepherds. Then we got 3 more shepherds, so we can use those to get the Hampshire or a Ryland. The Ryland's worth more points. Yeah, so 3 shepherds to get a Ryland, that costs us 3 money, so we'll pay 5 minus 2 and get a Ryland. Okay, that's us done, drawing up. And to Sarah now, who will move 3, 1, 2, 3, and get an objective and a hazard tile. Well, she'll get this one worth 4 points. Cool. Let's replenish that. And now we will do the ship movement. Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Our ship will move 2. And then, oh no, we don't have enough pounds. Huh. I forgot about that. We need an extra £1. We can try and fish for our ferry card or for our other bonus card. Let's do that first before we decide, because if we don't have the money we need, we can always go to do a wall delivery. So spend our first exchange token, draw 2, discard 2. Let's discard these 2. Then we'll use this to go up on the Pathfinder track and redraw. There we go. So we'll play this card, get our £3 and redraw. Then we can move here and we'll move 2 and move another 2, paying £3. 2. Take a compass card, put out a storehouse, of course, and return our ship to the start. Beautiful. That's it. So now it's on to Sarah, who will move 3, 1, 2, 3, and then she will move a further 2, 1, 2. Okay, so very small chance that we prevent that 6th delivery, since she's like so unlikely to draw one of her cards that only moves to 1 space. So yeah, that's a shame, but still fine. We're going to do our delivery and end it so we get the bonus token here instead of her. Cool. So now would be the best time to use all of our exchange tokens. Let's use one now. Draw 2, discard 2. So discard these. Use another one. Draw 2, discard 2. Oh boy. Since we have another exchange token, I'm very tempted to save the ferries and try and draw into more sheep. What's nice about the ferries is they're getting us more money, and that is almost a point's worth of money. We have our last Merino. We have another Southdown to draw into. We've got 2 more English Leicesters. I don't mind taking that risk. Let's discard the Southdown and English Leicester. Okay. Now we will use both of the ferries. So that one gets us £2 and redraws. Then this one gets us £2 and redraws. Then this one gets a certificate, but we can't. We really should have unlocked that disc. We did not make use of that at all. So that's a good thing to note for next time. Great. And now we will use our final exchange token to draw 2 and discard 2. So actually, our hand is a little bit worse, but that's okay. So now we'll get to the end. And our breeding value is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, plus 3, 23, 24 in fact. So we will get to this space. So we will get 24 money. That's 25 minus 1. And we'll unlock a disc. Just get that disc off finally. This costs £5. And discard our hand. we put out foresight tiles, and that means we get the bonus 5-point token. So that's it for us, and it's now to Sarah, who will do the final turn of the game, getting to the end, and picking up an objective and a hazard tile worth 3 points, yes. Then she will make a final delivery and put out those foresights. I guess that's it. That's the end of the game. Wow, we did it. Okay, so now let's go to the scoring. All right, I've just completed the scoring, so here's the breakdown. As you can see, we scored 123 points to Sarah's 115, so we won! We actually did it! And I'm so relieved because this is actually my second attempt at a gameplay video win against Sarah. The first time, she absolutely stomped me, so I'm very pleased to have gotten my revenge. We've laid out the cards here that we scored with. There's the cards that Sarah scored with. So it was an interesting game. We went for heavy shepherds and got a lot of points from sheep, as well as really powerful deliveries. We even got to the 23 space here, which is the strongest trading post delivery of all. And we did some early sailors and went round to the end of one of the sea routes. That was really strong for us because we got to get some early deck building cards from the sea routes board, as well as unlock all the storehouse bonuses, which was really juicy. Now, we did have an issue here with getting more certificates that we could store on our player board. So I think it was advisable for us to have removed this disc rather than this one in the mid-game. So that's something to watch out for in future games, especially since we had 2 dog cards, as well as we would using this on-game bonus here from the 3rd sailor. So should have anticipated that, but we'll know for next time. Yeah, so I hope you found that enjoyable. And if you have any further insights to how I could play better, please feel free to share them. But for now, we've thoroughly defeated Sarah and can safely say that that's another dead robot.